Hello, YouTube community, and welcome to Fit Nutricize, where we give you the intelligent edge on fitness. Now, today we'll be briefly discussing branched chain amino acids, otherwise known as BCAAs. Our game players in regards to BCAAs include leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Now, we'll be covering the two main ways that branched chain amino acids enhance athletic performance and the recommended dosages. Now, one of the main functions on how BCAAs enhance athletic performance is that it prevents fatigue. And in regards to fatigue, we're speaking about, as you see here, central fatigue hypothesis, otherwise relating to the brain. Now, simply said, during prolonged exercise or endurance exercise or long exercise, it contributes to fatigue. And it inhibits the ability to sustain work output, or otherwise known as your performance when you're exercising. Now, when this happens, or when you're exercising for prolonged periods of time or high volumes, free tryptophan gets released into the blood. Tryptophan is an amino acid, and when it's freely unbound in the blood, it has the capacity to be converted into serotonin in the brain. And we know that serotonin is a neurotransmitter that the brain makes, or a chemical that the brain makes, modulates behavior in a way that it calms, it fatigues you, it makes you feel tired. Now, BCAAs have been shown to prevent this process, interfering with free tryptophan in the blood into being converted into serotonin. It helps delay it, that way you can work out harder and longer. And on the last note, I wanted to point out that carbohydrates and BCAAs, when combined together during workout, have been shown to have a bigger effect in combating fatigue than BCAAs alone. Now, the second main function is that it increases endurance. And I want to point out that in regards to increasing endurance, BCAAs have the ability to metabolize directly into the muscle cell to give you immediate energy. That is why it's so important for some of you who are experimenting with a beginner supplementation to try it during working out. Now, very briefly in regards to endurance, each amino acid or branched chain amino acid has a role. For example, leucine increases insulin secretion, which helps with carbohydrate and protein uptake. This helps protect the muscles and promote protein synthesis and fuel. It also helps with growth hormone production. Isoleucine, on the other hand, stabilizes and regulates blood sugar, hemoglobin, which is a protein in the blood responsible for transporting oxygen to your cells, such as muscle cells, and also recovery. Whereas valine helps with nitrogen balance in the body for muscle growth and muscle repair, and for energy, and it preserves the use of glucose. And let's reveal the recommended dosages. In regards to dosages throughout the day, 3 to 20 grams a day taken before, during, and after workouts. So spreading these into increments throughout before, during, and after workouts have been shown to have the most effect. Also, most studies indicate that anywhere from 7 to 12 grams during long endurance events mixed into carbohydrate solutions have been shown to have the most effect. I want to point out that if you take too much BCAAs, usually more than these amounts that you see here, you may experience gut disturbances. So again, high amounts of BCAA ingestion has been linked to gut disturbances because it slows the absorption of water. I hope you enjoyed this segment, and I'll see you next time at Fit Nutricize.